take my company. I get orders from my website. Okay, because customers can chat here. I get they can submit also here. I get orders from the website, and I may get orders from the Just Dial also. I may get orders from the Just Dial also, or I may get orders from the Suleka. Okay, and I also does the affiliated marketing. Affiliated marketing. Do you aware of that? Affiliated marketing. 2 people are working. I hired 2 people. So those 2 people work is to post about new batch updates in the social media. Okay, when they get any order, I'll give commission to them. Naveen Yadav. Sir, mute yourself.
Sorry, sir.
No problem. So I also does the affiliate marketing. 2 people are working, and they post. They are joined in different WhatsApp groups, and they do the social media marketing, and I get orders from them, and I pay some commission to them also. Okay, and I hope you remember one more company also. This is a language learning company. I told about this company also. This company has implemented Oracle application. You can learn French language or Japanese, anything from here. So they are getting the orders. They are using Oracle. Okay, they are getting the orders from their website. Correct? From here. And you know APSRTC, Andhra Pradesh road transportation. They are also using Oracle applications. Most of my many of my students are working for APSRTC. So you're booking the ticket from APSRTC, and I don't know whether you have observed it or not. You'll receive a ticket from our application only. From address, you will see EBS online. EBS online at apsrtc.com. From email addresses.
From order management module, you mean?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yes. So they're also getting the orders from the website itself. Okay. So where customers are directly, like Flipkart is also using Oracle, and Cultifit is also using Oracle. Cultifit. Okay. And they're getting the orders from the websites, or maybe their app also. They may be using app. From the app also, they're getting the orders. Okay. That orders get recorded into the Oracle. Okay. Either you are entering that orders manually, or maybe that orders may be automatically getting created in the Oracle. Okay. So if it is on monthly basis, maybe if it is 10 to 15 orders, you can enter manually in Oracle. But if it is more than that, on monthly basis, you are receiving 50,000 orders, then it's possible to enter manually. No, right? Then you have to integrate this application with Oracle application. Based on your integration, automatically the sales order should be created in Oracle. Automatically. So we need to work with our technical consultant to develop that integration. And the purpose or the outcome of that integration is to create orders automatically in Oracle from the source system. The source system could be Android app, or it could be the company website. Okay. And other than this, other business cases is like I can maintain my sales team also. Correct? I can maintain my sales team. My sales team, what they do, I give customers data to them, like students data. They has to call to the students. Okay, we are offering this course. Are you interested or not, like that? So sales team is also getting the orders from the customers, or maybe our sales team is visiting to the customer location. Maybe if you go to some grocery shop, you will see the sales team standing over there and explaining their products to that shop owner. We are offering so and so product. Do you need anything? You can give it a try or something like that. Okay, so orders are getting from the sales team. That means the companies are maintaining the sales team, and the first sales team is going to receive the order. When they receive the order, they give that order details to the Oracle applications team. Because sales team, they work in the customer. I mean, they are working on their daily work is to visit the customers and taking the orders from the customer. They don't have Oracle applications login. They don't have. or maybe they can enter directly in Oracle. Otherwise, what they do is they're gonna send that information to our Oracle applications team, and our Oracle applications team is gonna enter that information into the Oracle. Okay, and before we enter that order information in the Oracle, yes, our sales team they will provide some quotation to them, and they discuss, they negotiate on that quotation, and once one price is finalized, then they pass that order information to the order entry team, and that order entry team can enter into the Oracle applications. So here, technically speaking, that order entry team is called as a customer support team. So that means the sales team is sending the information to the customer support team, and the customer support team is entering that details in the Oracle applications. Okay, and the customer support team is responsible to deliver the product to the customer. And of course, the sales team also, because when the product is not delivered, automatically your customer first is gonna call the sales guy, hey, you promised points, and till now I have not received the product. Of course, the sales team is also accountable and responsible. Understood the different business scenarios, or maybe you may be having distributors, distributor concept, right? So distributors, they do the sales, everything. Okay, they will just give you the order. Okay, so the company might be directly shipping the product to their end customer, or maybe companies selling to the distributors also. Okay, I give it to my distributor, and my distributor is gonna sell the product to their end customers. Like an example, like I'm Samsung. Okay, I can sell to my end customer, or I may give it to Bajaj Electronics or Chroma. Correct? So they are distributors. I give it to them, and they sell to their end customers. So the price could be different from end customer to the distributor, right? The same price I should not give to the distributor also. Correct? Suppose for the end customer, suppose if I am giving for 50,000, for distributor, definitely I should show the difference. Maybe I have to sell for 45,000, or maybe for 40,000 itself, because that is their margin when they're selling the product. Okay, understood?
Yes.
So after
Yes.
how the sales order is created, whether the sales order is entered or sales order is automatically created based on the integration is built. So let's assume the order is entered, and after that submit the order. When you submit the order, couple of things are going to happen. Not only one thing, couple of things are going to happen. So one is the application is going to identify the scheduled ship date. How the application is going to identify whether you have the supply or not. Suppose supply is there, but demand is also there. So you have a supply of 50,000. Already 50,000 quantity sales orders are already there. That means supply and demand both are matching. Supply is there and demand is also there. So based on your supply and demand calculations, the system will identify the scheduled ship date, whether the product can be shipped tomorrow or day after tomorrow. It will identify, and it will identify the delivery org also, as I mentioned, from which organization it has to be delivered. That is another thing. Second thing, and third thing is it will identify the orchestration also, because this is what type of order. This is ship only order. This is bill only order. This is back-to-back order. This is drop ship order. This is what type of order. According to that, it will call that respective orchestration. Because orchestration is nothing but predicting or identifying the next steps. Because in case of bill only, shipping step is involved. In case of bill only, shipping step is involved. No, right? So in that case, it won't show you the shipping step. It will just show you the billing step only. The orchestration, it will show you the billing step only. It won't show the shipping step. So according to the sales order type, it will call that respective orchestration. And most importantly, after the sales order is submitted, application is going to verify whether the customer is having the credit availability or not. Credit availability. Suppose take example of our credit cards. For our credit cards, we have some limit, right? 50,000 or 1 lakh. When you're swiping a credit card for any order, what is the first thing the bank is going to verify? Whether that order value is within your limit or not, within your available limit or not. Maybe you're having 1,50,000 of credit limit, but all the 50,000 outstanding payment you have to do. That means what is the remaining credit limit? That means what is the remaining credit limit?
1 lakh.
1 lakh only. So here also application is going to verify what is your outstanding payment. Okay, what is your overall credit limit and what is your outstanding payment and what is your remaining limit, whether this sales order is within that limit or not. If it is within that limit, then only it will process to the next step. Otherwise, it will keep that sales order on the hold. That is called as a credit hold mechanism. That is called as a credit hold mechanism. Holds. Credit hold. Okay. Holds are two types of holds are there: credit hold and normal hold. Credit hold and normal hold. Credit hold is when the customer is not having the credit limit, the application keep that sales order in the credit hold. Normal hold in the sense, suppose you have not received proper shipping instructions from your customer. You have not received proper shipping instructions from your customer, so you can keep that sales order on the hold. Or maybe let's take example of pandemic. Maybe that customer zone is in the containment. It's a containment zone. Customer location is in the containment zone. It's not possible to deliver the product right now. So you can keep that sales order on the hold. That's called as a normal holds. Normal holds, but this is credit hold. Okay, two types of holds are there. So in case of credit hold, our finance team is going to talk to the customer, and based on the finance team or the account manager and the customer discussion, and based on their agreement, we may release the order or we may continue to keep the sales order on the hold till we receive the payment from the customer. Okay, but that hold will not be released automatically. You have to manually release the hold. It could be any type of hold. It could be credit hold or it could be manually hold. You have to release the hold manually only. Okay, no automatic release. And next, everything is fine. Okay, and one more important thing is after submission of the sales order, approvals. In case of eBay, do we have sales order approvals? No. What about the latest version? And the latest version also not available. I'm not sure. Latest version is 12.2.7, right? Okay. I'm not sure whether it's available or not. But sales order approvals is given in Fusion. Sales order approvals. If the customer is from EBS and they are moving to Fusion, in EBS sales order approvals are not there, right? In EBS sales order approvals are not there and your customer is moving to the Fusion. And if you talk about sales order approvals in Fusion, the customer is going to ask you how this is useful to my business. How this is useful to my business. Because the same question I received from the client. The client was moving from EBS to Fusion. And I told them in Fusion sales order approvals are there. If you want, I can configure. Then they asked me, can you tell me some advantages and how it is benefited to my client? Because I did the order management implementation from the client location only. I was there for 8 months and I did the implementation. So every day I have to go to my client office. I should work from there. And sometimes I sleep in the office itself because of the heavy work. It happens. Sleeping on the desk. It happens. So 16 hours a day, continuously working 8 months. And I stopped classes also. And after the implementation is completed, I was on the bed for 3 months. After the implementation is completed, that much pressure. Okay, what would be your answer if you get this question? Can you please try to think? Any guess?
It may provide the control over the approvals of the higher limits. but still it may delay the sales process.
Okay.
I mean, as we are also migrating from ABS to Fusion, so we did not implement the approvals of sales order because the sales team and the sales department said like it may delay the orders. Sometimes
Okay.
customer in hurry and they are on the counter only for the cash customers and all. So
Okay.
every order we cannot make it as approval.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Any cases that you think maybe not for every sales order, maybe any special sales orders that you think the approval could require?
Maybe like a big sales order.
Yeah, the sales orders are having huge value. Okay. Big sales orders. Yes. Okay.
For credit limit sources.
Okay. Because the client asked me this question, then I gave one good answer to them. Because that client is having the sales team. Okay. They receive the order from the sales team, right? From the
Yes.
sales team, the orders is emailed to the customer support team. Okay. And customer support team is gonna enter that order, enter the order in the system. Suppose from the sales team, suppose take Pranit case, suppose. So Pranit is from the sales team. And the customer support team, I'm working. Let's take I'm working in the customer support team. Pranit has sent me 100 quantity details, but in the application I entered only 10 quantity. Data entry mistakes. I entered only 10 quantity. Understood? There is a chance, right? Or
Yes.
maybe Pranit has sent me the delivery location of SR Nagar, some location, and the delivery location I have entered in the sales order is a New York location. Okay. And the Pranit has offered the price of 500, and here I have entered the price as 5,000. Okay. And delivery date.
Chances are.
Delivery date. Pranit said he can deliver the product by 10th of February, and I entered 10th of March.
Yes, sir. Possibilities are there.
So this will lead
Yeah,
into
so
a lot of mess up, right?
yeah, maybe your customer is blacklisted for some reason, didn't make payments in the previous sales orders.
So in this case, I told this advancee after entering the order. So you have configured the system to requesting approval from that salesperson. Configure approvals, requesting approval from that sales guy. So Pranit is going to receive an approval email. Okay, and Pranit can cross verify quickly. Okay, what is the item that is requested, or what is the quantity, what is the delivery location, price, and delivery date, and most importantly, payment term. The payment term is also important. Correct?
Yes.
Payment term. See, your Pranit promised that 30 days, but you selected immediate. The payment has to be done immediately. You selected immediate payment term. So Pranit can verify these details quickly, and he can approve that sales order. That is nothing but one more pair of check, one more validation. So this is going to improve the business. We can avoid the mistakes. Okay. And this will improve the customer satisfaction also, because if you are entering the wrong details and if you do a mistake, you may lose the customer. The customer may get frustrated and you may lose the customer. So this is one advantage that I told to them. Then they asked me, hey, I have 500 salespersons. Do we need to buy 500 licenses, 500 Oracle application licenses? Do I need to buy? Not required. Not required, because the license is calculated based on the role, not based on the users.
Oh.
Correct?
Yes.
Correct. You can create 500 users in the application. If user is there, that is enough for the approvals. To approve any document, you need any role? No. If your user is exist in the application, that's it. And then client asked me, maybe they are at the client location, or maybe they are at the customer location. It is not possible for them to every time open the application and approve the order. Not required. They can approve from their email. They can approve from their email. They receive complete sales order PDF document in their email. And from their email, they can open that PDF document and they can approve from their email itself. They can approve from any place. So
Yes.
Ashish has mentioned me. What about takeaway orders? What about takeaway orders? Suppose takeaway orders don't configure approval. You skip the approval for the takeaway orders. Skip the approvals for the takeaway orders. In the approvals, you can configure the conditions. So for what type of orders you need approval, from whose approval you need, you can configure that. For takeaway orders, don't configure approvals. I mean, skip the approvals or set it to auto approval.
Okay. Where the order type is takeaway.
Yeah, based on the order type, you can identify the type of the sales order. Yes. And one more advantage is here in this business case, one more advantage is, so sales team and sales director, correct? Sales director will be there, right? So when you ask for
Yes.
extra discount, what the sales guy is going to say, hey, let me check with my manager, sales manager or sales director. So when you are providing a big discount, not only taking the approval from the sales guy, take the approval from the sales director or sales manager also. When the discount is more than 50%, or when the discount is more than 30%, take the approval from the sales director. That guy is also will be happy, because we are introducing more control on the process. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are the advantages for their business. So like this, from business to business, there could be different cases are there where this sales order approvals is also useful. Okay.
Okay.
Krishna question.
Tell me, sir.
Approval from the email, in the sense they don't have to log into the
Login, yeah,
application.
not required.
But how they can track the approval, whether he approved or not, how they can track?
No, they don't need to track. Okay, they will just receive the email and they will just approve it. And I have entered the order in the application, right? I have the application login. I have entered the order. I can track whether the sales order is approved or not from the application.
But future auditing purpose.
Auditing purpose, yes, from the application, your auditors can see. If your auditor is having some doubt, you open that order and you can show them who has approved that order.
Or maybe we can attach that email while we receive the approval through email.
Not required, sir. Not required, sir.
Okay.
Not required. In case of procurement, also same. Same only. You can see who has approved that order, and not required to attach it. Maybe if you want like that, you have to go with the electronic signature functionality, electronic signature. But to perform the electronic signature, they has to log into the application, because they has to sign electronically in the application itself. And that is not available for the sales orders.
Okay.
Sir,
And
I have one question. Like